Hi, wanted to show you a quick demo of how you can actually transform student experience by not only answering frequently asked questions, but also giving them information that doesn't even live in Salesforce. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how Einstein Chatbot can be integrated using GPTfy with student information systems or other external data sources. In this particular example, we are going to connect Einstein Chatbot through GPTfy with Mulesoft, which in turn is connected with an Azure-based solution that has student grades and financial aid information. We can do the same with Data Cloud. We can do the same with any other middleware that you may have, any other API that you may have from these SIS systems, your data warehouse, data lake, other kind of non-Salesforce systems you may have. So let's get into it. Let's take a look at this student here. We're looking at Sean, and what we're going to do is we have some information on Sean here. We don't have financial aid information that's going to come from an external system, and we have some basic details. What's interesting is that Sean's student ID here is what connects Sean to the SIS system. In this case, the Azure infrastructure, which has the student aid information, and it also has the grade information. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to first run this little bar as GPTfy. I'm going to pick this prompt. It's a predefined prompt. And what's happening now is that GPTfy is pulling information from Salesforce. It's making an API call to MuleSoft, getting data from there, sending it to AI, which then does its magic and gives us back this nicely formatted view of it, right? So you can see the statuses. Sean's financial aid is approved. He has gotten $4,500 in financial aid. And you can see some of the courses he took in the last 2 semesters and the grades he got. So that's great, right? You can firsthand see how you're able to very easily bring together information not only from Salesforce, but from non-Salesforce systems. And if you have a robust infrastructure using MuleSoft or Data Cloud or OData or some other third-party infrastructure, we can utilize all those APIs to bring it in. That's the part of the power. So when you think of your internal users on the admissions staff, in the financial aid office, in anywhere else in the university, those folks, your call center people who are calling up these students, if you're looking at application status, admission status, where is everything, you can bring a lot of this information and let Salesforce be the front end to all of this magic. That's great. What about the student experience? So let's go there. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to log into this experience through community. So I'm going to click on this. And what will happen is Salesforce is now going to log me in as Sean into the university's community site. So here I am on this site. And what you're starting to see is there is this chatbot. I'm going to click on this. And this is the new Salesforce enhanced Einstein chatbot. The beauty of this is that you can use it within a community site. You can use it on external sites. You can use it on your university's native mobile app. You can also integrate through it with SMS, WhatsApp, WeChat, and others. And this is super compelling because all your existing investment in this space is then preserved and you still have the ability to branch out. So I'm here. The chatbot has recognized it is Sean because I logged in. So I can actually ask questions right here. So I'm going to ask, what is the status financially? And what you would see now is that it's again going through Salesforce, through MuleSoft, through Azure, and bringing me back this answer. And we know it's. So the second part of this is that I'm going to ask questions around how much financial aid amount did I get? These answers are not coming from Salesforce. This data does not live in Salesforce. It may be coming from your SIS system, your other kind of systems, whatever you have. And most universities I have had the opportunity to work with have a bunch of systems which are fairly separated out. So this information needs to be pulled together to offer an optimal user experience, right? I'm going to ask you a few more questions and see what it does. So this question on the outstanding balance, the information on it is in Salesforce. So when I ask this question, it's now bringing information from Salesforce, not from external system. And the whole idea is that you're trying to show different ways this information gets pulled together. And this is the last question I've asked, who's my counselor? And what you're seeing is in this particular case, that information doesn't exist. Maybe a counselor has not been appointed to it. And you can see that the bot is not trying to speculate. There is no hallucination. It's looking for this data and it can't find it. What we are doing here is we are putting very robust guardrails and we have built our own native security layer. And the beauty of this entire architecture is your investment in Salesforce, your investment in Einstein Chatbot, your investment in a middleware, MuleSoft, Data Cloud, whatever else you have, your investment in SIS and everything else all comes together. And you can do significant amount of call deflection. You can improve student experience because you're dealing with a generation that likes to text rather than talk. And you can do this to improve speed. improve student user experience, save money on all of these, and do it very secure. GPTfy is a Salesforce App Exchange security approved product, and it uses a bring your own model. So you have the distinct advantage of bringing your own AI, and we support all major providers, including Azure, AWS, Google Cloud, etc. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you so much.